Alright, yep, now Goblin's gonna go and advertise. Goblin is streaming on Twitter. Yep, so Goblin just a couple of days. That is well. That's really okay. Goblin Buffet. It takes us straight to Goblin stream. There you go. There we go. Let's see here now. Hello. Things are loading, should be operating. Goblin is going to be letting chat both on YouTube and Twitch ends to mainly Twitch though, because that's what people usually chat. So Goblin is going to let chat add items to Goblin's project as well as PG-13, etc. to basically add stuff to Goblin's project. Yeah, it's just for fun, really. Well, Goblin also works on project, so let's see here though. But yeah, feel free to chat and ask some items to be added if you want. Like if you wanted, let's go and give an example. If you wanted to add Forget Me Stick from Megamind, Goblin is chill with that. It probably, although it's already added to that one, so you'd have to think of something else. But yeah, basically, and also Goblin's just one of the YouTube chat. Yep. There we go. Alright, both YouTube and up. See both chats at all times now, and yeah, I'm just gonna switch it over. Hello. So now, Goblin's gonna begin working. This is Goblin's campaign book. Oh, Misty is yeah, Misty's streaming now. Nice. Goblin hopes that stream goes well for her, but until like some items start being asked, Goblin will just work on some monsters on here. As Goblin's brain wakes up. Which, by the way, during break, Goblin did work on some stuff, but. Oh, sheesh, Goblin yawning. Apologies. Goblin barely woke up this morning. Goblin is also running on zero food and all that stuff, so that's fun. Goblin can eat after stream. Da 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 da. Okay, so what should Goblin work on while Goblin waits for item requests to be added to project? Ooh, what should Goblin work on? So many things to work on. Goblin can get a snack, but yeah, Goblin couldn't. Thank you to Real Bowl for being hello. Goblin will grab a snack real quick. Doodah. What message was just sent? Goblin cannot read right now. What is that? Oh, that nice. Goblin can't pronounce her name, Dr. Nat. Ah. Alright. Them eating SMR, the watching someone write a Word document stream. So entertaining. You know what confuses Goblin? That people watch those foodie content creators. Like, you can always just eat food yourself. You don't need to watch a content creator do it. That's the one thing that confuses Goblin. But yeah, oh yeah, to alert you guys in chat, Goblin has been seeing some chat about some Twitch changes. If anyone wants to look, Goblin actually should have made discussion now with Goblin. Yeah, do the I exist point thing. Because this makes it so your view like this one here, Goblin's going to redeem it as an example. I exist. This redeem, please do use if you're looking, because they apparently won't count you to Goblin's viewership, etc. if you do not chat or do something. So if you just use that, you can free relook and Goblin won't be bothering you at all. For the Twitch end of things, at least. So, Goblin doesn't know why they do that change. Like, Goblin gets those bots at times, like, get bot accounts that go and be used to try and make someone look like they're a big streamer, but they're also overdoing it and hitting the lurkers too, which is Goblin's also usually just lurks and watches streamers, Goblin sports like Kiri, etc. So it's so annoying seeing that kind of change and basically just punishing lurkers, and now they have to do something. So if you just do that, at least it should avoid the issue. Just doing one thing like the I exist redeem, you'll be free to lurk, and yeah. Other than that, Goblin's gonna get back to writing. So let's see here. As Goblin snacks very quietly as possible. Goblin finished all the end infected a while ago. Fire at Wind Horse. The Ice Vipers. What's. Oh, well. A Villain Titan or a Land Titan? Those are both interesting. Oh no! Goblin's saying new games. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. Which one? What song are you giving Goblin to sing terribly? Goblin's guessing. Well, unless you're doing the one where Goblin has to sing nicely, that would be very interesting. But like, what was that thing? Because Goblin doesn't know the people. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! That's fantastic, guys. If you just the right Goblin saying, go on ahead. But oh boy. Ah. Chaos. Well, let's get to the point now, shall we? Let's see. So, Goblin will probably work on the land taken first. So first, they can jump, they can climb, they can annoy real bowl. Let's see here. Jump, climb, blah 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 blah. Thinking all strategical things. Push, hold, and you heard nothing. Goblin totally didn't make a tease. Now, Goblin gonna get drunk on food. Yes, Goblin totally can just get drunk by eating food. That makes complete sense. Totally. Oh. Jump, climb, push, pull, and dashing. 86 plus 2. 84 plus 2. Everything looks legible on the end of the YouTube one. And there you go. You know what? Goblin's now curious. The real bull, when you see Goblin's model, do you think Goblin's a girl because of the ponytail? Is it the ponytail that makes Goblin look like a girl or something? Goblin always sees people hop on and leave within a millisecond. And Goblin's like, They hear Goblin's voice and are shocked to hear a man? Is it not shocking? Or are they all just weirdos looking for a hot girl to flirt with? Goblin will be taking a jab at the entire people who like watching VTubers, saying, vast majority, less with girls. Well, Goblin can pull off a dress fabulously anyway, so they're all missing a chance. That aside, yeah, Goblin's waking up now. Oh, feels so good to be awake. Let's see here. Well, Goblin's not saying it's a bad thing, because Goblin has personally went on to a VTuber thinking, oh, some interesting lady, shady, but hey, let's see and go get to know her. And then it's just this deep male voice, and Goblin's like, Goblin needs some time to process this, because it's very weird, because Goblin does struggle separating the voice from the model sometimes. And so seeing a deep mad voice with a female is just always so weird to Goblin. It's like Goblin tried to make a model that's like or have Request design them all to make it look like it's has some good design that isn't like doesn't give away too much femininity, but so Goblin, like, the reason the whole ponytail design detail is because Goblin likes the ponytails from like Avatar: The Last Airbender with Prince Zuko, those type of characters. Goblin always found those type of ponytails very cool, but like the way it's done a bit is just like a bit annoying to Goblin. So Goblin just tried to go for a bit more thinner one. It's a bit more like small in size. Goblin wanted to do that and just leave it at that for model. But yeah, apparently just having a man fabulous fun makes it so Goblin looks like a girl. Goblin is T-posing right now. Goblin, wait, is that Goblin has something for that, right? Goblin wants a T-pose here. It's here. Yep. Goblin is now T-posing on you all. Fear the Goblin. Goblin will T-pose on you all. Yeah. Oh, wait. There you go. But yeah. Oh, is chat even readable with the word doc there? Oh boy. That's something Goblin never had to think about before, but now. Oof, that's annoying. Can Goblin add the properties of that? Let's take a look here. Can Goblin add the chat properties to make it so... Oh? Could you... Goblin's gonna try editing this. Let's see what happens. Goblin thinks Goblin knows Goblin's rating. So should edit something. And shouldn't cause too much issues. Let's see what happens. Alright, the real bowl, if you could send a chat message for Goblin, so Goblin can see. And the change did nothing. Goblin will figure it out nowadays. Goblin is willing to focus on projects that are better not drown Goblin's self over technical difficulties. There we go. So, back to writing, back to Mimi, and back to crying in depression because Goblin's still trapped in Goblin family basement. Goblin's making fun of depression. Please not take it seriously. Thank you. Anyway, that's it. Let's see here. What to do? Land speed for the Land Titan. Yeah, that's it. Land speed. Actually, no, big speed. Actually, let's give it build 75 feet. Big speed. Pardon Goblin. Dang, apparently Pop Tarts make Goblin butt. What does everything make Goblin? The Mimic. The Mimic. The Bathtub Mimic? Oh, that one, right. Goblin believes Goblin finish it. Let's see here. Goblin's gonna use find tool here really quick. Find. Open up find. Mimic. The Bathtub Mimic. Goblin's looking. Ow! Oh, that! Oh, okay, that makes so much more sense. That, yeah, so the campaign's doing well. Goblin's players, because Pixel wasn't able to join last time, he's one of the main players, they wanted to wait for the Powerful Tames quest, so they went with the Golem one, where basically they are right now helping out an artificer with his Golem creations, Warforges, and Droidicas, who have been corrupted with dark magic all at once by some evil person, have gone on a rampage disobeying him and causing trouble. And so to free his creations, we basically request the party to help us so he can put them down and hold them down to free his creations from his influence, from the dark magic influence. And once that was done, the quest is not done yet, but they're very close to being done. They actually got a lot of the golems, droidicas, and warforges saved at this point. So it went well. Also, everyone tried to flirt with a lightning golem. Only one person managed to win the heart of her. Mm-hmm. Apologies for the booty SMR. We are now back to the regularly scheduled program of basically explaining how the guest player, Omina, went and flirted in the right way with the lightning golem girl. They were also making joke how she had thunder thighs. If anything, the one who has thunder thighs is the thunder golem guy. In Goblin's opinion. Let's see here. How to be the most unhinged way of fighting with a land titan. I was trying to think how to spell this word. Gosh, dang it. How do you spell this word again? Boulder. Goblin is grateful for modern technology to make it so Goblin does not memorize every single flipping word in existence in the English dictionary. Oh, Goblin should probably put the size down. The Land Titan size. Giant. Oh, gosh, now it's thinking. Giant. Pretty Haze? Are you secretly a Fae? The real ball? Are you secretly a Fae? Are you trying to get Goblin's real name? You shall never. What? Goblin. Goblin's tongue twisted Goblin's cell. Goblin has fainted from confusion. Hmm. Ah, for some. No, the real ball is absolutely fine. Goblin understands that English is not the first language for most people, and so like, or at least most people that are not in the Americas or England or Australia. And besides, Goblin wished Goblin knew other languages a bit better. Like Goblin knows a little bit of Chinese, but Goblin needs to practice that one a lot. But no, you're absolutely fine. Uh, but for some reason, Goblin wants to guess that you're German. Can you speak German for Goblin? Goblin doesn't know why, but the real ball just sounds like German. Goblin cannot help but think of you speaking in German now. I can speak Dutch. So you know how to speak Dutch oven. Can you explain how that works? Goblin's always been confused by those ovens so much. How they cook. Like what makes them different from a regular conventional oven? What's the point of the Dutch oven? Explain the language of the Dutch oven to Goblin. Hmm. So you want the inventor of the Dutch oven, and who did? Alright, Goblin has to open up Discord now, and Goblin has to ask her, did you really make the Dutch oven? Goblin must ask her now, okay, where is Bill's Fang? Because that's the only connection Goblin has to Weary. Yeah, Goblin asked now. Oh, you were born in Thailand and moved to Belgium because of father, and really is from the Netherlands. Oh boy, this is gonna be chaos. Ah, the more you know about the cultural travels of humanity, next thing you know, oh, everyone just moves to America because America. Hmm. Okay. This Python plus. Let's go at this 19 slash 18 slash plus 17. Hit damage. Nah, it's absolutely fine, really, because Goblin. If Goblin overworks the brain while trying to work on project, Goblin just doesn't get much done. But by having chatters and people interacting with Goblin, it keeps Goblin able to go back and forth healthfully and focus a bit. So it's actually a bit healthy for Goblin to chat with people. And gosh dynamic, go away that notification. So, okay. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, back to work. Hmm. Hmm. So, to the 8 plus 10. Yeah, that's a good one. Now, hit point wise, Goblin's thinking here about 19 d 10 plus 100. So let's do the math here. So 19 times, why not? 19 times 10 equals that, divided by 2, plus 100. 195. Hmm. Ah. Hmm. Okay, Goblin is confused now. What does this mean? What does this sentence structure mean? I bakes on Dutch oven. Okay. Goblin has baked. Okay. Goblin wants to show the Discord so much to everyone. Basically, to summarize, Goblin questioned Riri on Bill's Discord here. Bill went to laugh with bold to the laugh emoji. Goblin made a remark, you're the one that told this. Bull said, did I? Silly, sheepy Riri when said, I baked on a Dutch oven. I baked on a Dutch oven. They're like, what? And Phil just asked, what? Twice? Twice, and then Goblin is just fainted now. I'm confusing. Goblin has no understanding of existence. Yeah. Oh, oh. Yeah, now back to this. Let's see his stats. Mm-hmm. 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 And mind defense. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Mind defense, mind defense. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Teasing battle. You have a taser or something? Is that what you mean? Because if you paid Goblin, that makes sense. But teasing, Goblin was already 20 steps ahead of you. Hmm. You want to see bullying from Goblin? That was nothing, boy. The Goblin did good intimidation of Kratos. Goblin believe this. Yes. Since it annoys Goblin so much, no one gets shit up. Did Goblin never finish the Celestial? Huh. Mm, yes, let's see here. So, mm, none. Secrets, none. Talents, none. Special. Golden, good job, Golden team. Land. Mass. Power of the Titans. Beast. Fear. Growing. Might. Hmm. Wakes of Titan. Hmm. Uh, yeah. Dutch oven and Hmm. Hmm. Whenever a Titan jumps and Goblin questions is about the chaos that's about to happen. What the? You're the one who gave Goblin the idea, bro. You started all this. You started all this. But anyway, back to insanity. Here we are. If you're gonna look, use the pain. If you're here to actually chat, blah blah blah. Goblin is waking up. Mm. Feeling points of damage, all structures. Hmm. Gosh dang nabbit, really, why? There we go. Yeah, there's chaos happening in the Discord. Oh, Goblin God, that's fun. Mm. There you go. Sorry, Goblin got a message from a friend over on the uh you all probably know it. It's the uh thing that Siri does, that streamer named Siri. Vouch system she has for her Discord to collab with other content creators. And yeah, very interesting. Goblin's got a message about from a friend from there, or technically even a friend earlier. So yeah. So with that being said, oh, if anyone's lurking, please use the I exist redeem because apparently if you don't do some sort of activity, Twitch will not count you towards Goblin's viewers, etc. and stuff. So if anyone's actually lurking, just do that. Goblin does apologize, but yeah, you've chatted the real ball. You have chatted. Goblin knows you exist. It's just like because Goblin keeps seeing some numbers go up and then vanish instantly. So it's like, is it people just generally leaving, or is it people trying to look? Yet people do not know about that Twitch change. That's the main thing Goblin's thinking about. It's like, is Goblin overthinking? Or is Goblin being stupid? We will see. Although at this point, if the Twitch keeps making these kind of negative changes, because Goblin always struggles a bit, Goblin just may go back fully to YouTube if people are willing to still watch Goblin on there at least on streaming. But for now, hmm. Let's see. Yeah, D&D is doing well. Goblin should go and do that Minecraft server again. Goblin hasn't been on in ages. It was a fun server. Goblin will probably go and do that later though. Goblin needs to work on the Titan. Hmm. Yeah, so Goblin is part of an SMP Minecraft server, and it's a pretty fun mod pack. Goblin will say it has let's see, the Origins mod. So Goblin is a goblin in Minecraft. mm. Whenever when I can. Well, yeah, there's also a lot of other things. Like there's this talent tree system within the mod pack, where basically you get to level up in like skills of combat, like in magic, archery, that kind of stuff. Like they have like these classes as well. Goblin one with the ranger class, but also some magical stuff. So Goblin's like a magical ranger with Goblin's build. That basically switches between magic and bows. Goblin wish Goblin could have combined the combat magic bow style, basically. But there was no really build for that, sadly. There's no magical ranger that uses arcane magic, sadly, within the mod pack. But yeah, Goblin build what Goblin could. Now, let's see here. One night, whenever Land Titan has lost 5 hit points. No penalties. Of hell for every 10 less the Land Titan has of max health. No. It gains +3 to my stat. Yep, that sounds good. Remains energy. Whenever a land titan dies, it returns to the earth and leaves, so remains to speed up healing of the land and new resources. Is that? No, it's not resources. What's resources there? There we go. All living things within SMR of 2 or more within 50 feet of the land icon. Oh, that. Oh! Really? They're playing that peak game. Really? They're playing. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Okay, Goblin now just wants to lurk on Phil's live stream. You can just be like annoying. I was just gonna go and lurk real quick, and thankfully Goblin has no desktop music or stuff like that playing, so nothing will be heard. But dang, there's so many people now. Goblin could just knock on the door up and request collabs with, but probably not. Most people are probably not expecting a random collabing time with Goblin. So, oh, that living the angel statue girl is streaming too now, huh? Nice. Yep. Boom. So Goblin's gonna lurk. Goblin's gonna leave a thing to say Goblin's lurking. Goblin's stealing first. Oh. I'll say that's on the store first. Goblin will just do this. There we go. Goblin's about to go Goblin's own personal stream. Now. Goblin will just look on Dr. Phil's. And Goblin will go back to lurking. Let's see here. Hello. Yeah. So Goblin should be lurking. It's on the lowest volume, but not muted. So, oh wait, go back to one. No. Okay, 2%'s fine. So, Goblin hopes Riri and the real ball. Well, no. They'll have fun playing Peak. Goblin has not gotten that game. Goblin really needs to not spend any money on any games or anything like that. Goblin needs to save up and get a job and make money to pay off college. That's Goblin's a game. People stream it quite a bit and people have fun with it, so must make a mind save or have the fear. PC 39. Not the 50. Actually, no, 50. PC 50. Power of the Titans. Goblin's just thinking right here, because you know what? Goblin just click the. Goblin doesn't. Goblin can't make up Goblin's mind. So like, Goblin's now debating whether or not if Goblin should maybe possibly ask Phil, hey, can Goblin just join chatting with you while you play Peak? Because it gets boring at times, talking to the abyss with no music. The reason Goblin doesn't do music, by the way, is because of copyright strike that happened last time, or copyright claim on the YouTube streaming end things for the music Goblin used last time. And so it definitely sounds Goblin's laptop is just like should Goblin-esque film. Goblin's brain's overcomplicating. You know what? Goblin's just gonna spill. Where would Goblin ask though? Gosh, you know, Goblin doesn't know what to ask. The Goblin should also probably. Gosh, yeah, but how's Goblin doing? Yeah, Goblin knows the real Bull is doing that. Goblin's just like, I was saying, Goblin's trying to request it. Okay, Goblin's gonna see if Goblin can pull it off here. Goblin can see if Goblin can pull it off here. Okay. I'll just mute here. Goblin's not sure how to do this. Gosh, didn't have it. Oh. You know what? Probably not the time, really, because he's doing collab with the others playing big. Goblin's overthinking things. Gosh, didn't have it. Goblin just needs to focus on work. We work to earn the right to work. Blah 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 blah. Goblin's overthinking things again. Whenever Titan deals damage, and Titan. It may choose to take a special ability from another Titan and use it for deal an extra or deal soul stat damage of 2d6. Yep, not 2d8 actually. Go 2d8. And landmass. Whenever a land titan is on land that is natural, it gains blind sense on the land only of 300 feet actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's a reasonably interesting anime. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. There we go. Mm. 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 You know what? Goblin is gonna make a tweet. Wait, Goblin got some notification to Twitch kick promoter. Goblin just got follow on Twitter. Okay. No, thank you. Let's see here. Oh, hello! Aquiblela. Welcome. Goblin's just working on a project here. If you want to just look, feel free to. But if you want to add an item, Goblin will change to one of the other documents. Goblin was just finished off the Land Titan, actually, so. But, yeah, basically, if you want to add an item to Goblin's project, just as long as PG-13 rated, like a Captain America's shield, let's say, you can do so. Just tell Goblin what insane nonsense you want, or if you just want to sit there and chat, or do whatever. Your call in the end. But, welcome. Welcome. Goblin is overthinking right now, so Goblin's gonna go and try and not overthink by working on a project by doing the Villain Titan. Which Villain Titan, none. It has no life skills. It's a skillless Titan. But a challenge level, let's get a 22. That means it's gonna start to be, Goblin's gonna make it really hard to hit in these areas, but mind-wise and soul stat-wise, it is very vulnerable. There you go. Also, by the way, the real Bull is friends with the inventor of the Dutch oven. Because it's funny at Goblin. Goblin's forever taunt you about that, the real Bull. Yeah. You doomed yourself. This is gonna be you now, the real Bull. You are the Dutch oven Titan. You are the Dutch oven Titan, the real Bull. There is no escape from it. You are the Dutch oven Titan. Skills. You are skillless. None. You have no skills. Oh, that is actually pretty cool. Actually, La. That's actually pretty cool here. Okay. So Goblin will finish off the Dutch oven Titan later. Goblin will consider it the real Bull, but for now, Goblin needs to go and make a change here. So Goblin needs to transfer over from this document to a different one. Let's see here. Where is it? Game Owner's Guide. This is where the items, magical items go. Goblin transfers back over. So now, Game Owner's Guide. Here we are. Now to go to special items. So what page was that? What page was that? Gosh dang it, Goblin really needs to organize this whole document in general. But that is a clever idea. So Goblin's going to go special items. So let's see if that pops up. No, these are for potions. Weapons. Let's see what Goblin can find on weapons. Here's some area stuff. This is probably what this is called. Magic oil, Special item. Yeah, okay, so second special item. Oh, it's class features. Gosh dang nabbit. Okay, weapons. The list is not working. Oh no. Oh, welcome whoever's on the YouTube end of things. Goblin actually has a video on the YouTube end. Goblin is shocked. Okay, Goblin cannot see a text, so it's bugging out for some reason, so. Weapon. Search results, come on. Why is the find not working? Work, you stinking bang, work! Gosh, that find thing is bugging out. Apologies, Aquila. If Goblin's saying your name right, please inform Goblin if Goblin's saying it wrong. Because. Okay, so Goblin has to let this manually. Cool. Oh, Goblin's phone's battery is low. That is fun. So I Goblin have to find a charger really quick for Goblin's phone. Because Goblin is making so Goblin can keep an eye on the Twitch end of things by or YouTube. Yeah, the search mechanism is being it's being lazy, the stupid search mechanism, come on. And also wait, the Goblin get a follow? Thank you for the follow, Aquila. Why is it should have notified Goblin. Goblin didn't get a notification of your follow. Gosh dang nabbit. Why does technology decide Goblin's not allowed to have fun or chat with people or see that they graciously decide to follow Goblin and make Goblin cry tears of happiness? No. Goblin's never allowed to know Goblin has followers. Ugh. Come on. Weapons. Are there too many things about weapons? Weapons, wands. Oh wait, goblins. Yes, okay, here we are. Finally. This is the area. So within Goblin also want to make it so any items are added. The neon green vehicle. Yeah, Goblin's made some ridiculous stuff, but yeah, Goblin is insane. I mean, to the point where Goblin made diamond tool enchantments because Goblin wanted to make it so Minecraft stuff can work here. Because why not? But as a class. So basically, you can just become Minecraft Steve as a class. Because why not? Monster Mark. Watch charge his scale minutes. Oh wait, yep. Going over the area, so yeah. Here we are, we can purchase here. So you wanted to make a gauntlet. So what do you want to call this gauntlet? So gauntlet of yeah, that's what Goblin did. Goblin made a prestige class where basically you get like the item of Water Bucket, where you basically can drop a water bucket and just land and just not take fall damage, that kind of stuff. And also ridiculous amounts of water supply, shield deflection, enchanted diamond armor, that kind of stuff. And also Goblin, I mean, if you've heard some of the insane stuff Goblin's done, which you're new here, so you have not, Goblin has made so like there is playable harpies, playable gorgons, you can play as a skeleton, you can play as a zombie, you can play as a kitsune. There's also Death Knights, that's a playable class. Yeah, Goblin has made insanity here basically. The Goblin, what to call it? You know what? Zen Arya. Zenoria. Gauntlet of Zenoria? Why not? And basically. Terra Spark. Okay, that's actually. Okay, that's better what Goblin was thinking of, so. Para Spark. Para Spark Gauntlet. That's actually cooler than what Goblin was thinking of. But do you think you're dumb? Let Goblin clarify here. Aquifila. Goblin is stupid. Goblin can't even remember how to spell the word boulder. Should be one of the most simplest words out there. Yeah, Goblin has to look it up. Goblin is dumber. Do not challenge Goblin on dumbness. Let's see here now. So, when... yes, like Goblin's not going to care. So... as a swift action, the user can choose to create clone copies of its weapon Aquifala, you're more evil than dumb. Goblin does not get that what it means, but Goblin has a feeling that sounds like a meme. That aside, Goblin's alright. Use and still applies rules of dual wielding. Still apply rules of dual wielding. The damage is based on the weapon itself and when I want to do Goblin always mix up the dual terminologies, gosh damn it. Ah oh 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 Goblin needs to pop Goblin's bones more often. Oh, I feel so good. Although skeletons probably get creeped out by that. Spooky, scary skeletons. It's not Halloween yet. Yeah. And range depends on the type of weapon. If a light weapon, it goes 80 feet plus 5 feet. Might stat bonus range. If oh yeah, Goblin's gonna note down how many clones there are of the weapon. And basically Goblin is gonna set a cone size. Like with a cone size of 35 feet. Oh wait. Right. One-handed. It's 70 feet. 8 plus 5 feet. 2 MIG. Or might stat bonus. Bonus apparently. Bonus range with the cone size of 45. Right. And yes, if anyone has any questions for Goblin about Goblin's project, by the way, feel free to ask. Gosh, I know that Goblin can ever have the two different veins open with this vein sometimes. But yeah. Let's see here. Let me go back to working on this. If two standard weapon, it's 60 feet plus 5 feet. 3 energy stat in this range. Oh wait, yeah, that's correct. With a cone size of 65 feet spray. The number of clones of the weapon are actually 3 for a standard action, but a full round action is 9 clones from of the weapon. Banish after contact and randomly spread from the cone size. Yeah. There we go. Price-wise, Goblin's thinking here. Yeah, this is like worth 2 radiation rays because this could be very broken with certain weapons. Because some weapons can do insane amount of damage, of course, but that's done. So, yeah, this is actually a pretty cool item, actually, in Goblin's mind. The Terrasmart Gauntlet. Swift action, use from copies of a weapon, but if you use a full round action, you get more from quite weapons, but you don't get to do anything else. Unless using a full round action. Unless using the full round action. There we go. But yeah, boom, the Goblin believes that it's done and it's working. It should work as Goblin has worded it fairly well, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully this wording's not too complicated. So to clarify 2 radiation ways, it's the most expensive form of currency. Oh wait, the second most is actually, wait, oil auctions are more expensive. Yeah, Goblin may need to increase the price actually. Goblin messed that up. Oh, might, that's the equivalent of strength. So it's like how hard you can hit, how much extra damage you do. Basically, are you John Cena or Tim Drake? That kind of idea. Basically, it tells how physically strong you are. Those are the only 2 names that Goblin can randomly think of, so. But yeah, it's the might stat. Basically, it's a stat of. So Goblin has. I'm Melanchola. Is that a country Goblin does not recognize what I'm Melanchola means? Can someone clarify the Goblin what that means? Does that mean Mexican? Is that a different word for Mexican? Or is that like a. No, probably Goblin's absolutely wrong. Wait, that's a European country, isn't it? Is that a European country? Yeah, Goblin, gosh dang it, wait, Goblin's gonna look this up, gosh dang it, Goblin feels bad. That was terrible, Goblin. Wait, so, is your country Maricopa? Brazil? I mean, Goblin has gone weird viewers from all sorts of places before, but Goblin, that was unexpected. But we have a view of Brazil. Goblin didn't realize that Marley, gosh, I know. Goblin cannot pronunciate that name. Goblin apologizes. Goblin is very bad at speaking English in general, so speaking languages is a challenge. Goblin apologizes. But, Goblin is sorry. Oh, no, you cannot. Not normally. Like in Twitch chat, they don't let links be sent. It's a whole protection thing. Just make sure, or the way Goblin has it set up, you shouldn't be able to, because Goblin just doesn't want random, dangerous, possibly links being posted. Because there are bots out there. Goblin has had to deal with bots before on Twitch, so you probably can't. Goblin's gonna double check. Huh. Goblin doesn't know where that is at right now. It's been a while since Goblin has set moderation stuff, but there probably is something blocking links being sent. Probably. Goblin needs to double check what it is. The Goblin has shield mode on, but emotes only, subscribers only. No, that Goblin has slow mo off, powers only off. What would it be blocking links? Ah, very good to know. Whoa. Goblin almost fell over Goblin's own jam. Yeah, Goblin. Goblin cannot snooze ads right now, so sorry, but so to clarify, Goblin believes you can't. That's because of some annoying stuff. So Goblin adjusted a lot of things from the original setup of like when Goblin first set up for streaming. I mean, but Goblin doesn't know where it'd be at blocking the links if there is any. But oh yeah, Goblin does have a sense of things set up. So Goblin's guessing you try and say the mule's butt. Or a mule's butt. Yeah. A mule. Speak of a mule. Very good. But yeah, always Goblin has censorship on for Goblin. But is there a reason why you want to send a link? Can you tell Goblin why you're wanting to send the link? Goblin is just curious. Oh, okay. Goblin can probably just work this up very quick. So, how to pronounce? Let's see here. What the? It didn't play. Play it. Huh? It's not playing the sound. What the flip? Come on, man. What is the sound? What's going on with Goblin sound? Oh, what? Wait, what the flap? Oh, wait, is Goblin connected to Goblin's laptop now, or? Nope, it is. So for some reason, Goblin's headphones have not been connected this entire time, and it's connecting to Goblin's phone and not laptop Goblin's headphones. Gosh dang nabbit. Where's Goblin's headphones? Show up. There we go. Work. Apologies. Alright. So. Oh, there's. Yeah, Goblin's hearing Phil now. Everything makes more sense now. Marcelo. Okay, is Goblin saying now? Is Goblin saying Marcelo correct now? Marcelo? Is that how it said? Marcelo? Marcelo, 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 Marcelo. And thank you for redeeming my exist. There you go. Goblin is annoyed beyond belief because Goblin apparently his headphones have not been connected this entire flipping time, which is super annoying. Just like, come on, man. Goblin's luck. But yeah, with that being said, yeah. Okay, gosh, and now at the real ball, Goblin will go and get the pronunciation pronunciation. There is no way to pronounce it. There is no way to pronounce it, you big man-child. You man-child, you shall be yeeted into the sun. Yeet! Well, the real ball's now in the sun, everyone, so let us get on to back to work on Goblin's project. So Goblin will... What's there left to work on here, actually? What's not done here? Oh, wait, back up here. Oh, Bellamythos oil. Goblin can make Bellamythos oil. That sounds so weird saying. Oh, wait. Marcelo, you are Viola at this point to Goblin. Goblin sees Goblin's being a punching bag at this point. So Goblin shall eat plastic now. Delicious plastic. Now, with that aside, Goblin's gonna go and throw away some trash. It's called some two troublemaking chat members. Oh. Yeah. But let's get to work on the oil here now. This oil, when on weapon, makes it so it can be used. Wait, how? What should Goblin do? So, to clarify here, the Bellamythos oil here, the Bellamythos oil, is based on the VTuber friend of Goblins. Like the Poco oils. Poco's oil. And so Goblin's trying to think, what makes Bellamythos Bellamythos? Who is Bellamythos? What does she stand for? Is she annoying as the real ball? And Viola? Yeah, I was just thinking how to make this oil. How to make this oil. Oh, to clarify, okay, Goblin to clarify. So, oil infusion weapons. Oil infusion weapons can only use one oil infusion effect, but does not count to other enchantments and effects. Allows on a weapon to max enchantments with an oil infusion effect. Oil infusion weapons can go and add extra enchantment as long as it doesn't overlap with another weapon. One with another weapon that already has, or can't get that enchantment a second time if the oil fusion is already on it. So, oil infusions are a special, like, artificer thing in Goblin's world. And so these are special oils that are infused into a weapon that gives them special effects. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Why does Goblin feel like you made some sort of inappropriate joke? Why is Goblin that's reading that wording? See, inappropriate joke. Goblin wants to yeet you into the sun right now, but Goblin has work to focus on. So when this oil, when on a weapon, makes it like what? Bellum Mythos. How's Goblin gonna represent Bellum Mythos with this? Respectfully. You know what? The user has a free action and summon a duck with a sword. Go to stat. Go to monster guide. Go for stat block. Latex. You mean the type of stuff that like Spider-Man wears for his suit, right? That kind of latex? At least that's what Goblin thinks it is. Whatever. Goblin needs focus. Five times a day. No, Goblin has never seen them collecting latex from trees. Goblin's never seen that, no. So yeah, let's see here. Goblin's never seen latex being collected from trees. It's very strange, but well. The user of this weapon can auto success on a knowledge check of any voice. As long as they are proficient in that knowledge. There you go. Oh. 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 Mm. That is a very odd information for you to know, but I mean, Goblin knows odd information about underground mining systems. That's because Goblin's seen how underground mines are operated and work a little bit, and are not fully portrayed correctly in the movies. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. And once, whenever this weapon deals damage, add extra amount of damage, maybe 6, to the soul stat, along with breaking the limit of how much blocking defense can be weakened. Example, if the blocking defense is already at -10, it breaks that limit to -12. Yeah, there we go. Goblin has that notification pop up again. But there you go. Battle Mythos oil done. Yeah, that's powerful enough for the oil to the weapon. Oh. 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 Oh yeah, Goblin went and made the snake and wolf oil while Goblin was on vacation. So Goblin was on vacation a bit ago and basically got that made over there. And wow, 2 viewers on the YouTube side of things. Hello. Feel free to lurk or chat if you want. Goblin's just going to be working and working and working. That's all Goblin knows. We work. We like to work. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see here. Sounds like Phil's having fun. When it gets to 3-hour mark, yeah, Goblin has a plan. Wooden ice oil. Whenever this weapon is used to attack, it gets +2 to hit for every 20 degrees in the area. Nah, that's too ridiculous. Too bad. If the user is in nature. Whenever this weapon is used to deal damage. Actually, no, it's a bit too weak, actually. The only patient's gone buff that. It gets an extra plus 1d10. Actually, no, 2d8 cold damage. 5 times a day. What? Why is Phil's group saying ow, ow so much? What's happening? Don't believe they're dead then. What just happened? Goblin is just so confused. They are falling off cliffs and peak, yep. That's what Goblin can tell that Phil's doing. What's up with all the notifications? That is cursed. That is cursed. Goblin's eyes are burned forever with a curse, people. Goblin's eyes are forever burned with a curse. What Goblin just saw, Goblin is forever burned with a curse. Goblin's eyes have been burned with a curse. Chaos is happening. Goblin's brain is fried. Because Goblin cannot comprehend the insanity Goblin just witnessed. It is cursed seeing the process of how a model is rigged. It is a cursed sight to see. That is what has happened to Goblin. So, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, Goblin should give a heads up to all Goblin's viewers, who is on both YouTube and Twitch. Goblin has the autism, and so if Goblin has made any of you uncomfortable during the socializing process of interaction in the daily routine, please inform Goblin so Goblin may take note of what not to do. Thank you, and have a wonderful time watching Goblin's chaotic streams. It's also known as Asperger's syndrome, although they call it level 1 now of autism, which is a whole headache Goblin does not want to deal with. That side, there's nothing important for Goblin today to do, so... Yep, Phil is dead. The fire shot hot Phil. The fire shot Phil, yeah. I mean, Goblin has made bone armor before, but right now is not the time to talk about Goblin's bone armor, so Goblin will go and talk about memes instead. West in Plants vs. Zombies. Goblin hasn't heard that game for a little bit. That game has done some interesting things, to say the least. And there's a Nintendo Direct of that game for the Switch 2. Really? Huh. That is... Yeah, Goblin doesn't support Nintendo right now. Like, Goblin still has the old Pokemon games that Goblin has. Goblin's Nintendo Switch. Like, recently with how things... Because Goblin is actually a games major, so in college. So Goblin has learned how to make video games. Goblin doesn't allow... Like, that's... Goblin's debating about this one, because Goblin did see a message is being censored, Leaf Fire. Yeah, so pirating Nintendo, Goblin will allow you to say, yeah, Nintendo has that coming. Goblin's just being out front. Screw Nintendo. They are a scumbag company. Because, here's the thing, Goblin does it very politically, basically. Goblin understands if they wanted to sue Powerworld, Goblin's going to use the Powerworld situation as an example of how far they're going insane. If it was over the models. Because here's the thing. If you're suing Nintendo, if Nintendo was suing Powerworld over the models, Goblin would not have any problem with it. But they are causing a lawsuit in Japan and abusing how much influence they have to basically cause problems for Powerworld over game mechanics. Patents for game mechanics should not exist, because that's basically saying, oh, if I go and patent the jump mechanic, well, if you're Nintendo and it's the jump mechanics patent, basically no other game can use the jump mechanic. Basically, you can tell people you can't have a jumping mechanic in your game because I have the patent for it. It is stupid beyond belief to patent game mechanics. It is the most ridiculous thing Goblin has ever heard. And they are suing Powerworld over that. Goblin wants to ban Nintendo out of America, in all honesty. Goblin wants Nintendo to shut up and get on their knees and start licking Goblin's boot, begging for forgiveness at this point of how Goblin is fed up with them. And they've been treating people like bullcrap. Like, Goblin understands they need to increase prices for inflation, but then there's some points where it's just obviously money grabs. And so, Goblin hates Nintendo, screw them royally. Goblin's not giving him a dime to the stupid Nintendo Switch 2. Goblin is not going to pay for a game from them, and Goblin will obliterate them to the ends of time until they stop suing Tower World and beg for forgiveness from society and being so very cruel and basically telling gamers they have no rights to their games that they purchase with their own money. Because the point of purchasing, the point of that terminology, is to say, I have bought your product to have ownership of this copy for myself. And so now you're saying, you don't get ownership over it. No, that's not how that works, Nintendo. No, that's not how that works. So Goblin has very choice words to say to their greedy butt snob fest as freaks at their stinking company. If Goblin had Goblin's way, Goblin would nuke stinking Nintendo's office and obliterate the entire company. But that is a bit too violent and a bit unnecessary. There are other ways to deal with such great companies. Specifically, speaking with your wallet. Close it up. You don't get a dime from Goblin. And Goblin's going to encourage everyone that watches Goblin. Do not give Nintendo a dime. Because guess what? The only way companies learn their lesson is two ways. Either one, great violence and a World War happens because of them. So basically, if we want a World War III, Goblin would be absolutely fine with it if it happened because of Nintendo. And they get screwed over. Because they deserve it. Or two, everyone close your wallets and basically tell Nintendo to find someone else's money to take with their scummy behavior. Because guess what? If enough people say, if they lose enough money because people are not buying their products, guess what? They would have to basically change their ways. Because money is the only way to get companies like them, or great catastrophe that forces them to change. Basically, the only way for them to change is to force their hand. Rage rant aside, let's get back. Yeah, but that is, movement action. So, yeah, sorry, Goblin just needed to do a rage rant. Goblin gets so infuriated with Nintendo these days that a rage rant allows Goblin to blow off steam. And probably nuking him is a bit extreme. Yeah, that was a bit extreme, but yeah. Especially with the history of what happened to Japan, actually. Yeah, it was probably a bit extreme. Oh well. Eh. Let's see here then. Three. Okay. Because there's ways to let off steam and say very, very questionable things to people without swearing. Good. Well, that's because Goblin's been taught by Goblin's mother, who was an English major, that there are other ways to traumatize someone and belittle them to no end without using swears. Yeah. Back to working, back to working. Goblin will probably finish this one and then maybe go back to monsters or maybe do the campaign setting. We'll see here. But, yeah. User of a weapon infused with wooden ice oil, able to send ice 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 leaf wave attack of 65 feet cone. Mm. Okay, so Goblin's gonna read just your message here, but then remove it, of course, for Goblins. Yeah, you're good. But Goblin will read it here just so people know what you said without the effort, of course. Do you guys have an extremely casual dream that you want to do so much to do? So, yeah, you know what all that swear word is that. But, as, and I even attempted to use saying sorry for getting the F-bomb. Yeah. But, yeah, Goblin has had dreams like that before, like, the dream that Goblin is thinking of, like, one dream that Goblin has had is Goblin is actually, no, actually, one thing Goblin's thinking about, the only dreams that have a Goblin remembers are nightmares, really. So to clarify, like, go and give it to one example of a nightmare. Basically, Goblin was dreaming of Goblin's family. We were all at this really fancy hotel with multiple levels and stuff. We had a very nice room. It was like pure white walls that stacked up like pillars that were linked up and not actually physically touching each other. They had these pure glass walls that only will see through one way for us, so we can see all of them, but they couldn't see us. Goblin thinks at least. Simple. Goblin has no memories of dreams like that, then no. Goblin, like, had a dream of that, though, where that entire building eventually just flooded up, and Goblin was trapped at top tower area, where it was all sealed off. There was no glass walls. The glass walls all below. It was like a Tatsumi, and Goblin got off freezing ice water because there was glaciers flowing in, and Goblin was at top of a tower thing with Goblin's mother, and Goblin didn't know what happened to the rest of the family. Goblin didn't know if they were the same route as Goblin and Goblin's mother, and basically the entire building almost flooded. It's the little pocket bear Goblin had with Goblin's mother, and yeah, that was fun. I met basically had the entire building flood from a Tatsumi. That's so fun. Yeah, let's see here. Uh, it uses range type bonus to hit bonus and energy stat bonus to hit attack. Hit and damage count is 3d6 cold and 3d6 bleed for 1d 2d6 points. Yeah. But yeah, Gollum gets what you mean about dreams, etc. like that. What is happening over in Phil's stream? Cyberfunker. Like Friday Night Funkin'. Okay, that's an interesting name. Huh. That's what Goblin thought of that. But right. Wait, what? It's 12 already? Ah, Goblin's time zone is 12 right now, and dang. Hmm. Okay, Goblin needs to make a decision here. Because Goblin's thinking about streaming for 3 hours, and Goblin's like now at the 2 hour mark. But it's also getting close to it's around lunchtime. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Goblin can make 3 hours. Goblin can make 3 hours of content. Why not? Why not? So Goblin is going to go and uh, what should Goblin work on? You know what Goblin wants to work on? The Dutch Oven Titan. Anyway, Goblin's gonna work on the Dutch Oven Titan here. Goblin just needs to go and get to the proper Word doc. Switching to Guide of Monsters. Here we are, switching back over. And then go open up this, and then the Guide of Monsters. The Dutch Oven Titan. Attacks. Dutch cooking. Dutch cooking. Plus 12 to hit. Hit range 45 feet. Damage 2d 4d plus 3d 6 fire. Yes, that's perfectly done. Oh. Music, Goblin ears. Yes, let's see here. How is the stream health on the YouTube end? It doesn't look that bad. Their stream health is good right now. That's good. Hit points. Hit points. Let's see here. So the 12 plus 46. No, 48, actually 48. So, Goblin will do 12 times 12 and then divide by 2 plus 48 equals 120. Goblin did not expect that math to happen. Okay. Interesting math outcome. Math is mathing. Yeah, Goblin probably finished the Dutch Oven Titan and Villain Titan today. Then, speed, land 45 feet, and then fly 10 feet. Just for entertainment purposes, that fly. Let's see the stats. We have might to give. We give it 23 might. We have agility. We give it 23. We have endurance to give. We give it 40. We have smarts to give. We give it 20. We have understanding to give. We give it 21. We have presence to give. We give 19. We have aura to give. We give it 3. We have senses to give. We give it 25. We have soul to give. We give it 28. And then mind defense, we give it 14. We give dodge defense, give it 25. We give blocking defense, we give it 34. We give soul defense, we give it 20. 21, yes. 21, yes. Okay, soul defense done. Now it's just time inside gifts. Gift has power hit, and that has it. Secret, it has none. And talent, it has none. Special then, it has actually no, talent's none. No. Choice of game owner. Talent from barbarian. Choice of one talent from barbarian. If you are lucky. Goblin is drunk on air. Anyway, special. Yeah, what I was thinking here. Our Titans, Titans, Bookings, Spree. Feel well done. Yeah. In the Dutch's oven. In the Dutch's oven. Challenge level. Yeah, 13. 12 actually. Yeah, 12. Whenever a Dutch oven Titan deals 5 damage, it heals 1d10 of hit points and can use swift action to add to in the Dutch's oven ability. As a swift action, can throw knives to deal 36 damage, and it cuts any food item it passes within 10 feet of target hit. If it cuts up food, item, ingredients, get 2 points to. Gosh dang, that goblin can't spell ingredients for the life of goblin. Intimidates, what? Oh gosh damn it. Ingredients. Oh gosh, yeah, goblin misclick something. Okay. 2. In the Dutch's oven. When the Dutch's whenever an item or meal is finished, get 2 or get +3 stat bonus to any stack for 5 times and an extra for the other action. Dutch oven Titan is still a cook even in battle, and it is always cooking. Knives need to be collected and stacked. Use an other action to add 1 point to in the Dutch oven's point counter to cooking any meal of choice. Is what every Dutch oven Titan starts off with when starting combat and cooking. And when it completes, actually, Goblin will make it something. It's like 1, not 20, but let's go 10 instead. It's 10 points needed. It starts again, but adds an extra 5, needing 15. Instead of 10. But when The dish is completed. Get a free standard action to attack, but deal no fire damage. Yeah, this thing's pretty strong, actually, the capability. Basically, every time you complete this counterpoint thing, you get an extra standard action and other action to use to count towards it to the next time to increase how often and frequently to get. Yeah, this actually seems pretty good in concept. We'll see how it turns out though in playtesting. But yeah, now Dutch Oven Titan done. Thank you for everyone that is here looking. I was gonna look over here. What's going on with Phil? Oh, 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 oh. You know what? For entertainment purposes, because you know what? Phil's just entertaining in general. Y'all get to hear what Goblin's hearing now when it comes to Phil's chat or chattering with whoever he's playing with. Because it's entertaining to Goblin. What's happening? Ancient statue. What is Phil doing with a marshmallow? What is happening? Hopefully it's not too annoying. If anyone has a problem with this, let Goblin know. Let's see here. Right, back to the villain. Titan. Two gifts of game owner's choice. One secret of game owner's choice. Two ones from the. I was thinking, you know what? Death Knight class of game owner's choice. So the reason Goblin's adding this whole game owner's choice terminology is because Goblin wants to give a chance for game owners to basically customize how their monsters fight and how they would think they would have some capabilities, to let them choose some secrets, gifts, and talents for the creatures that they use in the game, to encourage creativity within players, basically, and the game owners as well. That's the whole point of it. Plus, it allows some interesting builds to happen if the game owner is creative enough. So, with that aside, let's see here. Special. Goblin's hearing Phil the chaos in the background. Do-da. Goblin hears the Phil chaos in the background. Do-da. Villain time. Power of the Titans. Horrors created. Bringer of the end is the code. Ego is the code. There we go. Let's see. It gives large hit points. 22 through 12 plus 200 speed. Goblin's gonna make him actually pretty slow, so only 25 feet land, and that's his only bit of speed. So the villain Titans are actually pretty slow, which gives a lot of interesting things that can happen. Dang, these guys are tanky. It's gonna be very tanky. The villain Titan. It's very tanky. Oh gosh, yeah, Golem is quick again. Yep. There you go.
I trust Cyber a little bit more. He's been carrying us, and he has everything. So I'm sticking with the man who has all.
Hmm.
Where did you guys go?
Oh.
Please grab me. Cool. We went. You guys went right.
Bill and Blade. Or villain O plus
I'm good. I'm just locked.
20 less 19 slash plus 18. Good hit. Range 200 feet. Damage. And the hey. Oh gosh, I know. No, the OBS disconnected. Okay, so Goblin's OBS just suddenly disconnected.
1 second.
Like, gosh dang nabbit OBS. And now Goblin has basically just gosh dang nabbit.
Grab my hand.
Goblin's OBS just disconnected. Are you kidding, Goblin?
I'm gonna stay at the top here. GT need help?
Yep, Goblin's stream disconnected. Are you kidding, Goblin? Gosh dang nabbit.
Yeah, I see where you're.
Why they're flipping disconnected? Gosh dang nabbit. Shut up, information. For whatever reason, Goblin's stream disconnected, which is annoying beyond belief. Which Goblin doesn't know if that means it reset the whole thing yet. If it did, Goblin was annoyed, but yeah. Goblin should probably check the stuff. Oh, yep, Goblin got a message.
Far enough?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Found it. You dropped. There we go.
Hopefully, I'll be simple. Yeah. Goblin stream disconnected annoyingly, and now it's probably not counting anyone. Goblin finished the villain Titan and just probably raid out because that is, yeah, that's just annoying. And Goblin does want to go and get some lunch here and now get some proper food, etc. So. Whenever thing Titan makes
You guys can go first.
hmm,
Quick, just
attacks it he
Python.
automatically gets advantage.
Nope. No, I cannot.
To hit.
Actually, if we have a PG-13, we can just make it up here. Because around here, we run out of energy, and there's a platform right there. I'm just gonna slide on down. Whew. Thank you, Riri, for the save. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna go. Thank you. I'm just gonna stand behind you, out of the way. Actually, I'm gonna. There's a ledge we can stand up here to rest. Actually. Mm-hmm. There we go. Get that luggage.
A villain, Titan, and summon swift action, demon, or fallen, or double golems
No.
to do its bidding.
Should I light the one that I have? Or do? Okay. Is that a ledge over there?
Whenever a villain Titan attacks, it can choose to deal 1/8 of its damage
There is a.
to the soul stat, but not
That's where I was trying to go.
the
I was gonna go there,
vanilla.
but I can't reach it. Uh, Wait. Hold on.
Okay,
No, no, I can make it. I can make it. I should just create smart.
every time the villain
Help! Help!
Titan does something
No, no,
evil at
no, no!
that day, Titan in a day, the villain Titan does something evil, and in that day, it gains +2 to dodge, walking, and
Cyber's a murderer. Yeah, I don't think there's a way you can go.
ends. There we go. Okay, boom, villain Titan, done. And because of the whole disconnecting thing, because of what has happened in the stream so far today, although it's been a wonderful stream, Goblin probably should just raid out and be done. Goblin one day definitely wants to try and do some collabing with some people again, but
Your death count is 2.
hmm. Hmm.
There's a suitcase right behind you.
Who should Goblin raid? What? Hmm. Hmm.
Mail. If I knew, I would have said something. I am as
Oh,
lost
that's
as
an
you.
interesting. This person's straight eating tabletop RPGs is seemingly the D&D with some friends. You know what? Goblin can raid them. So Goblin's supporting a campaign being made. Oh, it. It's intended for some. I mean, Goblin knows most of you are adults at this point, so yeah, Goblin will start watching. Let's see here. So he has
Only twice?
a few players. What's happening? Then you let K-pop warriors. Goblin's getting just like inspired by the K-pop demon hunters. That sounds pretty cool. So we'll be rating this person. And thank you all for watching on YouTube and on Twitch. Goblin's rating on Twitch, and then Goblin will be ending the stream. Although this is probably a pretty short stream, it's because of the disconnect issue. So thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful day.